Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel, LJ Ventures. I'm just going to go over some of my favorite stability ball moves. Hopefully it's helpful for you. The plank to pike stability ball move is great for engaging the muscles of the core, shoulders, hip flexors, and hamstrings. Start in a high plank position with your hands right under your shoulders and the tops of your feet and ankles on the ball. Engage your core and roll the ball towards your hands, at the same time lifting your hips up with straight legs, going into an inverted V position. Slowly lower your hips back to the starting plank position with control by engaging your core, and don't drop your hips too low when you get back to the plank position. If you're new to this movement, you can have a smaller range of motion between the plank and pike until you build the strength and balance to go all the way up into that inverted V position. The plank decline push-up strengthens the muscles of the upper chest, shoulders, and triceps. Start in a high plank position with your hands right under your shoulders, toes on the ball, maintaining a straight line from the crown of your head all the way to the heels the entire time. Bend at the elbows and lower your chest towards the floor, and then you will press through your hands to extend your arms, going back to the start position. Stability ball knee tucks target the abdominals and the hip flexors. To start, you're going to have your wrists right under your shoulders, hands on the floor in a high plank position with your shins on top of the ball. Then you're going to brace your core and slowly bring your knees towards your chest, and then extend your knees back out to starting position, holding a neutral spine. Another variation is to lift your hips up higher as you're bringing your knees in for the knee tuck. The Russian twist is a great move to improve core strength, stability, balance, and rotational power. It really focuses on the obliques. To start, you're going to push your feet into the ground and sit back into the ball and find that sweet spot where you can kind of sit halfway up. Bring your arms together and rotate side to side. The stability ball reverse lunge move is great for working your quadriceps and your glutes. To start, you're going to stand on one leg while your other leg is bent with your shoelaces on top of the stability ball. You're going to tighten your core and let your leg push back, bending the front leg to 90 degrees while keeping your knee over your ankle. The stability ball reverse lunge move is great for working your quadriceps and your glutes. It also helps for improving balance because of using the muscles in your core and lower body. For an extra challenge, you can hold weights in your hands. To start, you're going to balance on one leg and your other leg will be bent with the laces on top of the ball. Slowly let your leg roll back into a long lunge position while watching your front knee so it's not moving left to right and it goes to a 90-degree angle. Bring the foot back, and as you do so, tighten your glutes. The stability ball pass move, also known as the V pass, is a great full body exercise focusing on core and coordination and improving lower body flexibility. Start by laying on your back with arms and legs in a big X position with the ball between your feet. Squeeze on the ball and you're going to lift arms and legs together, folding at the hips, exchanging the ball from the feet to the hands, going back down to the start position. Raise back up, folding again at the hips, and give the ball back to your feet, going back and forth. The hamstring roll-in move is a fantastic move for strengthening your hamstrings and your glutes. It requires coordination and balance and really engages your core. To start, lie on your back with your heels on the ball, hip width apart. You're going to slowly bring your heels towards your glutes while keeping your hips lifted, and then extend back out. The Dolphin Tail exercise, often referred to as a reverse hyperextension, is a great move for strengthening your glutes, hamstrings, and low back. To start, have your forearms on the floor with the ball under your hips and your legs extended behind you, squeezing your glutes and keeping your core tight. Legs are together as you slowly lower down and raise back up, and lower down and raise back up. Hip thrusts are great for strengthening and engaging the muscles of the glutes, hamstrings, and erector spine. To start, you'll have your head, neck, shoulders, and upper back on the ball. Feet are planted flat on the ground, hip width apart, legs at 90 degrees. You're straight from the knee to the crown of your head. Slowly lower your hips to the ground. As you do so, you'll roll the ball, and your head is going to stay in alignment with your spine so the head, neck, and shoulders come up off the ball. Engage your core, push through your heels, bringing your hips back up, and your head, neck, and shoulders return to the ball. Push-ups off a stability ball really bring push-ups to next level difficulty. You will be working your triceps, your chest, and your core. Starting in a plank position on the ball with your hands slightly to the sides of the ball, you're going to keep your elbows in close to your body as you lower your chest to the ball. Everything is tight, straight from the crown of your head all the way to your heel. Keeping your core tight and engaged, you're going to push back up to the starting position. Rolling walkouts are a super fun and effective way to work your core and your shoulders. Start by rolling the ball from your chest down towards your shins, walking out on the mat with your hands until your wrists are right under your shoulders. Keep your core engaged so that your low back does not sag. Once you're in that plank position, simply walk your hands back and your feet will touch the ground again, and the ball will be under your chest. Repeat. Stir the pot is a fantastic exercise for working the entire core, building core strength and endurance. You'll be in a plank position off the ball with your forearms on the ball, digging elbows in, keeping core tight and glutes are squeezed. Slowly roll the ball in a circular motion with your arms, the same number to the right and the same number to the left. Stability ball side body plank with leg lift is a great move for working the core and the glutes. To start, you're going to drape your side body over the ball with your forearm on the ball, shoulder over elbow, and feet extended to the side, stacked or staggered. For a modification, you can bend your bottom knee and keep that on the ground. Arm is extended up, or you can have your hand on your waist. From here, you're going to raise your hips and body to form a straight line from the heel to the head, engaging your core and glutes, making sure that your hips stay stacked. Now, once you're stable, you're going to keep extending through that top leg, through the heel, lift your leg up and hold for a few seconds, and then lower down to start. Stability ball glute bridge move is great for working the glutes, the abs, and the hamstrings. To start, you're going to be on your back with your hands by your sides, knees are bent, and feet are on the ball. Squeezing your glutes and driving through your heels, you're going to lift up your hips until you're in a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. You're going to hold it for a few seconds and then return to start repeating. Deadbug with a stability ball is a very effective move for working all of the core, engaging the hip flexors and shoulders, as well as improving stability. Start by laying on your back with a neutral spine, knees bent to 90, arms are straight up, holding the ball between the knees and the hands. Engage your core and drop one leg straight out towards the ground and opposite arm straight back towards the ground. Hold for a few seconds, pull the arm and leg back into the ball, and exchange out for the other arm and leg, repeating. Doing crunches on a stability ball are great for working all of the abdominals, the rectus abdominis, the internal external obliques, and engaging the transverse abdominis. It's actually more effective than doing floor crunches because you have greater range of motion, therefore more muscle activation. Start by sitting on the ball, walking your feet out. Elbows are out to the sides, fingertips behind the ears, space between your chin and your chest. While you raise up, your shoulders and your upper back come up off the ball. Maintain the tension in your core and return to start. Wheel over the stability ball lifts are great for stretching and lengthening the front of the body while strengthening the back, arms, legs, and glutes, and improving mobility in the spine, shoulders, hips, and wrists. Start with your neck, head, and shoulders on the ball. Arms extend back until your hands are on the ground. Push through your hands and your feet to lift up and return to start. Thank you for watching my videos here at LJ Ventures and my favorite stability ball moves. I hope it was helpful for you. Please remember to like and subscribe. We'll get the word out to other people, and I will see you next time.